That Inside Edge is Amazon Prime India's first show is not the only reason viewers should be excited. The newly released trailer of this web series gives a glimpse into the power equations that exist in the sporting world. The trailer is quite unabashed about how pressure from bureaucrats, team owners, authorities and even one's caste can crumble players old and new. In it, we see Richa Chadda playing a power-wielding actress who owns a cricket team called the Mumbai Mavericks.
I've always kind of played characters that are unusual. So even though this is the most complex character I have had to play as of yet, it's still somewhat normal as compared to like a really angry Bholi Punjaban or things like that. So in that sense, it's kind of normal, and I've played an actor for the first time. So being a performer yourself, you know, there's lots of fodder there that we can use. We can play with our insecurities and give people a peek into our lives. So I've tried to do that. Let's see how convincing it is.
Vivek Oberoi as an all-out baddie and Sanjay Suri as the firm and stoic coach of the team.
It's great, you know, when you're working with an organization in a company like Excel. They've been pioneers. They've always kind of opened, you know, roads to a whole new kind of content. Always been ahead of the curve, whether it was Dil Chahta Hai or films ever since then. They've always been reinventing. And it was really cool, you know, to get a call from them and say that we're looking at doing this kind of a series on the web and to do it for the first time. And the world's changing. The world's changing the way they're consuming content. These two guys just don't change, Farhan and Ritesh. They stay young forever. I don't know what they have. But not only do they stay young physically, but they're also young in terms of the way they think. So they're ahead of the curve in terms of what consumption patterns are going to be for the audience of the future. And working with Amazon, Amazon's a huge brand. They're not only delivering even groceries to your home, but now delivering you the future with Inside Edge. So it was great. It was a no-brainer for me. And I loved the script that Karan brought to me. I loved the character of Vikrant Dhawan. I loved the whole all-powerful essence of that character. So yeah, I had fun doing it.
Inside Edge is set to set the world of T20 cricket, and the tagline, "Witness the game behind the game," raises expectations with the promise of showing viewers what the T20 tournament, one of the most popular, looks like from the inside. Created by Karan Anshuman and presented by Farhan Akhtar and Ritesh Sidhwani, it will shed light on the lesser-known aspects of the game like locker room sex, spot fixing and internal politics. But it remains to be seen exactly how much of the content will surprise viewers.
It's really creating content and creating entertainment on a different platform. So you need to think differently. Also the episodic nature of the show allows you to create things in a way you can't do in film. So it was a bit of a challenge because it's a new format for all of us. Digital is something that we do enjoy watching, but now that we're getting into creating it, you have to put on a different hat, you know, when you're doing it.
Like also, the one you have on.
Like the one I have on.
I couldn't resist. Sorry.
I was waiting for that. I thought I should have taken a pause, but slightly before. And then, of course, to have partnered with Amazon Prime and to get the freedom to be able to create the kind of show that we wanted to with this, and of course with their help and support, it's been a tremendous journey.
It's exciting to do, like I've been watching a lot of these shows. I can only talk of the one I've seen on this platform. So I'll start with Man in the High Castle or Goliath, and I've loved them. I think the entire format of how these shows are like is binge watching. And I remember calling Nitish almost 2 years ago and said, listen, we've developed some originals and, you know, which can, I think, be really interesting to have on your platform. And he said, right now I'm only looking at licensing films. I'm not thinking about originals. So I said, okay, but whenever you do, give me a call because I have some ideas which we've been developing. And it started from there. So I think now, finally, it's made it on the 10th of July. The first original will be out, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I think primarily it was, you know, it allowed for a lot of freedom. It's something that all of us really value a lot, especially these days. And the liberty to tell the stories that we want to. And it's just the little things, you know, if we weren't shackled by any kind of creative restraint of any kind, and I think the fact that we are what is essentially like an 8-hour-long film is how we have treated this, and where the characters are very real, they speak in a very real manner, and just the kind of things you've been able to say in the show is something that one wouldn't be very comfortable doing on television or on film.
The cast of Inside Edge also includes Angad Bedi, Tanuj Virwani, Siddhant Chaturvedi, Sarah Jane Dias and Amit Sial, and begins streaming on Amazon Prime on the 10th of July.